behind activities that have been in South for many years is not an ethnic movement, but one to impose a communist theistic ideology. The PKK has caused thousands of lives over the last 30 years is a Leninist and Stalinist communist organization whose aim is to establish a giant communist state in the region. The organization wishes to establish a communist state in the region and believes that a bloody revolution is essential in order to achieve that objective. As by its ideology, it martyrs our troops, shoots our police officers in the back, and bombs the Turkish public. The communist mentality that seeks to give the impression that there is a gulf between our Kurdish brothers and us by referring to the situation in the region as the Kurdish problem is, in fact, preparing the way for a communist, Stalinist, and Leninist regime in the region. The aim is Kurdish nationalism to crush the Kurds with a Stalinist ideology. It must not be forgotten that in the event a communist, Stalinist regime were established in the first people to be violated and crushed underfoot would be our Kurdish brothers. People who say autonomy is essential for there to be an end to terror are unaware of this communist threat. Yet it is essential to know the scale of the danger in order to be precautions against it. The PKK is a Darwinist organization. The PKK believes that life is the work of chance. Life and history follow a supposed evolutionary process. Its leader, Abdullah Öcalan, out this world follows. Arts increase with the schools and fire. Species will develop more as these increase, and a division will develop to primates. Natural law determines development. The prevailing belief, communist, Darwinist, Stalinist ideology adopted by the PKK is ruthlessness, pitilessness, and unscrupulousness. These ideologies seek to turn societies into arenas where wild animals fight survival. The reason is that they are animals, and that they can only survive if they fight, just like animals. The PKK struggle is continuing along just as the PKK is an organization. With religion. Our people must break away from God and ideology. I God after a I overcame God, and thus became Abdullah Öcalan. The rest of the exactly the same view of the speaker of words, Öcalan. Pray in general terms, piece of theater. These words of Öcalan's show the organization's view of religion and how that view is held within the organization, surely beyond that. The PKK is opposed to the unity of the state. The aim of the PKK is to break Turkey up and tear it apart. The establishment of communist rule in the southeast of Turkey through an autonomous state is just the thing. The organization's ultimate aim is a communist global state. The PKK is opposed to the PKK, so-called humans, had no such as family, and that these were invented later. They say vitally important in this revolution these to be destroyed. Family is regarded as part of a feudal system. Ties to one's family be broken in order to focus on the concept of family is rejected as follows in the ideology adopted by the PKK. Evolutionary element who marries, starts a family, or is part of a family for any reason, is in a state of great inconsistency. It will never see in its struggle. Abdullah Öcalan, who says that the popular revolution and the interrelated one another. The PKK is a communist, Stalinist, and Leninist organization led by Abdullah Öcalan. The organization follows Lenin's methods, and terror is essential to it. Therefore, giving in to his demands will never put a stop to terror. On the contrary, the terror will just continue to grow. There can never. I represent 21st century socialism as Lenin did in 1900, says the leader of the separation describes of the PKK as the establishment of a community. Socialism in our environment. And according to his labor, that also applies to the party, the PKK. This will continue to apply until the building of a communist society, as can be seen in words, whose aim is a communist state in the southeast of Turkey, will never occur until that aim is achieved.